Now if you look back 10 years ago, we didn't have that much of people doing business with China. But after 10 years, I can see that a lot of people have started doing business with China. At the same time, some of the business people, they have actually opened their offices in China, in various cities, not only in Beijing, even in Shanghai, Hangzhou, even in Kunming, they have opened their businesses. And even I can give you some examples of Sri Lankan students who have studied here in China, and now they have opened their business premises in China. And there is one guy, he's into software, in information technology, and I was told that with him there are about 300 Chinese people are working in his company. So I can see that there are a lot of business interaction, economic interaction between Sri Lanka and China. Over the past 10 years, it has gone from strength to strength. Especially, I would talk about that, especially recently introduced the new investment law. With that, I'm quite sure with the Sri Lankan people getting to know about this new investment law, more and more Sri Lankan people will start investing in China. So investment business environment has changed a lot. The communication gap has been narrowed. People now can converse with their language. Even the Sri Lankan people are learning the Chinese language. A lot of Sri Lankan business people are learning the Chinese language. At the same time, Chinese people are very well conversant in the English language also. So doing business index, if you say, it has improved a lot, especially with regard to China. So I'm quite sure in the near future, China will become most important trading partner for Sri Lanka, not only as a importing destination, partner even for Sri Lankan exports. Sri Lanka, from the inception, when it was introduced, we became a supporter of the Belt and Road Initiative. Sri Lanka was one of the first countries to support this initiative, because if you look at historically also, being in the Indian Ocean, in the center of Asia, center of east and west sea line, we can play a major role. So what we are trying to do is, we can incorporate our Sri Lanka development strategies with the Belt and Road development strategies. With that, Sri Lanka can develop. Belt and Road Initiative will help all the supportive countries to develop its own economy. And finally, it's the development, whatever the results, will go to the lowest level of the society, that is called inclusive development. So Belt and Road can be a tool for inclusive development. Now the Chinese companies actually operate in that, and they will try to get the much needed investment to the Hambantota port. And apart from that, Colombo port project, it's the single largest foreign direct investment that has come to Sri Lanka. Acquiring land from the sea has already changed the map of Sri Lanka with 269 square hectares of land. Now we expect $15 billion coming to that port city. That's a smart city. I mean, we expect in future a lot of investment coming to smart cities, and Sri Lanka has a smart city now. So definitely over the past years, 10 or more than that, China's official development assistance has helped to change the landscape, the development landscape of Sri Lanka. Now what we are looking is, we have the infrastructure. Now we need to improve our other sectors with the assistance of China. And as you said, the Lotus Tower also will be open very soon. There was a small delay. Now it will also be open, and that will not become only a telecom tower, but it will be an iconic construction, and that is the tallest in South Asia. So it will attract tourism also. Okay, we talk about going not on the eastern side of China, that is mainly developed, right? You take Kunming or Chengdu, the Sichuan province. I was there just after the earthquake in 2008. I saw the devastation. I went to Chengdu again in 2018. Cannot believe. I cannot believe the development that has taken place over the 10 years. Even Kunming. I have landed in the old Kunming airport. This time we went to the Kunming new airport. Cannot believe. So wherever, I have been able to travel to more than 20 provinces in China. Every province, I can see a big difference. Chinese people are also now thinking in a very proactive way, in a very positive way. I think you are reaping the benefit of your government's policies of go global, go west policy, go global policy, scientific way of development, and especially even the Belt and Road Initiative, where you are now cooperating with the rest of the world. So you have become more international than in 2007. So that is what I can say. China has become truly an international major player in the global, not only in the political field, even in the economic, political and social field, every aspect.